Hey guys, I want to touch base. It's Melly with Melly Storybox because my arm is so bad. Yes, I worked in the yard yesterday like a psycho person, but I got a lot done. But even like using my hands, as I try to use this, my left arm, I mean, so I'm not typing. I'm not on the computer, and I gotta change arms to open this door. It's bad. So I've been icing and resting it. I apologize for your invoices not going out, but yeah, it just starts throbbing so bad. I don't want it to get any worse. So here we are. Let me show you what we got done yesterday. This has been here. Mike built the flower beds up. Well, first, we do have roots. So the long ones that were on the ground, I cut them, like the ends off and rooting them, and then I took the sticks and rooted them too. Now, some of these are sprouting green and they're getting roots, so I need to add some more water to that. The prayer plant likes it here. So I potted up some sun patience of the rest out there in the yard. I was going to hang this up, but even by then, it was about 2:30 then, I could not hold that up to get it in the hanger, and I wasn't going to call Mike to do it. He was wrapping up, and we were cleaning up to go in because it was really super hot, and we were done. We'd been out here all day. So I did pot those up. They're going to hang here, and these blue days will go in that back cart. But they're really border plants. They would be suited for a border, but yeah. So let me make sure the dog is closed in. I'm at the pause because this young man I don't care for, and I just don't want to be out here when he's walking by. It's awful to feel that way about someone, but I do, and I have reason. Let's just say I get reason. So Mike did a great job. So his focus yesterday was building this bed up, and I had watered it in, and he would have gotten more dirt. And I was like, we're just going to stop. Plus, we were, going to meet friends for dinner and stuff, so we needed to go in. Tony and Kelly, the kids came by, and she got the basketball hoop and odds and ends. A sweet girl. She cleaned up upstairs bathroom. Their bathroom, but still, that was very nice. So I did get this in, which entailed obviously pulling out all the mulch, putting in the compost, putting in the plants, putting the mulch back, with topsoil, then mulch. Now I did this bed and that bed simultaneously. I gotta switch arms. Whew, so bad, guys. It's ridiculous. So I did take the wandering Jew out of there and put it down here. So I like this. I might take a couple of those sun patients. I know I said I wasn't going to do red in here, but isn't changing my mind my prerogative? Why, sure. Butterfly weed. Some of this will go over in the side yard and some in the back. So I may take, because I've got 2, 4, 6 of these left, because I bought a whole case. I bought a case of those too. So I may take 4 of these and put 2 on that end of the bed and a couple there. I had to only put those allocations in the middle because it gets too sunny on the ends. They don't like any direct sunlight for any length of time. So these sun patients love sun, they love water. So they can be in the full sun areas. I just set them here out of pure exhaustion yesterday. I'm just going to set them here, they'll be fine. Everything got flooded last night. I drove home in an absolute monsoon. So that was fun. It was a nice drive. Look at all the buds. This one open, but this is decided it's love and life. These are flopped, but some of them are starting to stand up already. They will. They just got really beat to death last night. I mean, it poured. So the butterfly weeds, I've got 6. So I'll take 3 for over here. My logical next step when I come back out here to work, other than just, maintaining and fertilizing, that sort of thing, watering if needed, is to cut. I need to cut. The only way I'm going to assess this, the only way I'm going to really work with this area again is to cut all these palm fronds. Do as much as I can with those thorny vines. And where that bird bath is sitting, this is a sunny area, like right in this area. I can't even point. This is ridiculous. It's in this sunny area right here. So, yeah. So I'll put the butterfly weed there. These are New Guinea impatiens. These detest the sun. They will wilt flat to the ground if they're in sun. So they're tucked up in the shade. They'll be along the edge, the front edge of where that ginger's at. I got this. It's not the same Alamanda. I'm thinking it's close enough in the genus that it might encourage this to bloom. It might not. I don't know. Maybe hit it again with more fertilizer. I don't know. It's not going to hurt it. It's been 10 days, so I can fertilize that again and see if that doesn't help. I haven't walked around there to see if the fertilizer I did last week that I spread has encouraged these to bloom. Yeah, that's thunder. It's getting ready to storm again. Oh my God. My guys, I'm telling you, my lower arm is just, it's throbbing. Of course, my wrist and my fingers are numb, so there's that. Look how this basket grass has come in. It is so nice. So I don't think they would have had time to do much of anything. They typically bloom the end of July. August is a big blooming month for these, but I should start to see some development on these. Some of these may be really new plants. They say it takes 2 years to bloom. I rooted some that bloomed the first year, so I think that's a fallacy, but I see no indication of blooms on these. Maybe up there. So get this grass out and give them another feeding. I'm going to be taking this lily. It's not a lily. It's a type of iris. It gets this big star-like shaped. Oh, look how fat my hand looks. It's swollen. It gets a really big, crazy white bloom. I need to dig that up and move it. It's just out here in La La Land. It's in the Wild West. That oak tree is going to be a bitch. I did take out some of the my brain just went totally blank. I took some of those out of there. But there's a ton of those amaryllis. There's a bunch of amaryllis bulbs left in this side yard, and probably in that front bed. The more will just probably show up randomly. So I know it didn't seem like a lot, but it was. It was a lot getting all that mulch out. I had 2 boxes, a box and a bucket, taking all the mulch out, then getting the compost in, the plants in, the topsoil in, and then the mulch back in there. So I did these simultaneously while he was working on that, building that bed, and then he filled the wheelbarrow with the topsoil so I could use it on these 2 beds on top of the compost that the plants are seated in. Tony, Kelly's husband, he owns a landscaping service, so he's going to look into a hydrangea for me. I told him, I understand it might be fall, because that's really traditionally the time you should be messing with those things. You know, whether you're pruning or you're transplanting. Oh, God. Oh, hey, baby. I was going to say, I'm telling you, on my left arm, I should get more coordinated with my left arm, but I don't, because I'm bad about just using my right arm. I sure used it yesterday, so I'll show you how the jasmine has decided that it wants to bloom. This tree has to go. It has to go. I'll show you. This tree is acting like a kapok or something. It's like, mangroves, stuff like that. They grow roots from their trunks and their limbs, and this is already attached. If this is that aggressive, what's it doing under my foundation? So that's got to be cut to the ground. I've got that black paint spray. Look, bees, don't bother me. I'll walk over here. That jasmine has decided it wants to bloom. We had to cut the grass, so I need to get this before he cuts again all the purslane and rose moss. They were selling baskets of it. This one survived. This is purslane. I'll get that one's big because it's behind the board. He put that there as a protection against the weed eater, but he's going to take it off because it's just a hot mess. Yeah, this just exploded. I have not tried to train this back because this is the one area that stayed. Everything else that was on the fence. I'm talking firebush tree, tangerine tree, different jasmines. I forget what was in that corner. I think the tangerine tree kind of I had a big bougainvillea there. One of them big thorny things. I had a bougainvillea there. So again, I'm really sorry about invoicing. But yeah, I mean, I figured maybe last night when I got home, but we stayed later than what, I stayed later than I thought we would. And then when I got home, by even, oh God, dog has changed arms. even by then, I was really feeling it, especially after driving home in that torrential rain, and really having to grip that wheel. This poor begonia, it got flooded. Things tend to flood at the top and stay a little dry in the bottom. I need to move it, but I can't pick it up. It's too heavy. If it dies, it dies. It should be okay. I picked this up just for something, and I've got pothos rooting in the kitchen window. I'll make a pot of it, and so I can have stuff, you know, trailing on here. That basil's going in the ground. I need to just repot it in a bigger pot and feed it because it's had so much rain. There's no nutrients left in that soil. It's just been flushed through, so there's that. Where did I get that? There's that. I've been saying that a lot lately. Monkey see, monkey do, huh? It's hot out here. Not as hot out west, man. They're like 110, 115. I'm like, no, I'd melt. I'd melt. I like being close to the hi there, to the bay and the Gulf. We always seem to have a little breeze here. So I'm gonna start dinner way early. It's 5:30. So I'm gonna be one-handing it, but I don't want takeout. So I still got my grits and eggs sitting here from breakfast. I didn't wash my dishes. No duh. So I'm gonna make some. He bought some pre-prepared meatballs. I'm like, why would you do that? I don't make meatballs because they don't taste any damn different than the ground beef. He goes, I just thought it was something easy for you. I'm like, okay. He wants meatballs without saying, make meatballs. Keep trying to switch my arms. It sounds silly, but guys, it's that bad. Even try to use my phone. I'm a creature of habit. It's kind of personal, but I like to take my phone in the mornings to the bathroom. I like play Scrabble. No, just trying to use my arm like this. When I move my fingers, pain goes up my arm. And if I keep it up, it makes it to the shoulder, which is in my shoulder now. So I apologize. If you want, I've got your bags. I did get items sorted in your bags labeled by name. If you really want it right away, I mean, I can invoice and then shipping. Normally this passes in a day or two, so just icing it and resting it. So I'm going to go so I can use my left arm and cook these meatballs. I am going to open a jar. I'm not going to do sauce from scratch. I'll put my foot in it. I'll juice it up with seasonings and add some paste to it. Switching arms again. Oh, don't fall out. This is stuck. This is all my canned stuff. Canned and pantry stuff here. I need some paste with that. Over here's all my canning stuff. I haven't been able to can it all. Got some wine down there. There's all my canning supplies, which I have not done because I don't have vegetables. That's on me. That's on me. Next year. Kelly's saying she wants to learn how, which it's easy. I have one of those electric ones. Plus, I've got a big giant stock pot I can do water bath in. So I can do both of those. Alright, so I'm going to start this sauce. I'll cook the meatballs, remove them, get the old grease out. Just get the sauce in there, juice it up a little bit, and then put the meatballs back in, put them on low. And all I got to do is boil the pasta, which is fresh pasta, so it takes 5 minutes. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the same sauce pot. Well, I need that to boil my pasta. Let me get a deep fryer. And this is fine for just that little bit of meatballs. This is interesting doing it with my left arm. I see you scratching, Bubba. I'll give you another allergy pill. Yeah, you're past due. Alright, so I'm good. Oops, I didn't mean to flipped. I hear you whining. It's okay. I'll get you something. Just wait a minute. So that's all. I apologize. I really didn't think it was that bad. But I was dragging. I'm using my left arm to do this. I was dragging, dragging the mole child. Yeah, just using my arm a whole lot. So it'll be better. Just have to ice, get the inflammation down. And then I will be invoicing tomorrow. I'm positive. I feel so confident that inflammation is gonna get down. It's gonna be better. Thank you for being there this past week. I appreciate it. I'll be back Thursday. I might be 5:30 or 6 instead of 5. It's usually just me and a couple of y'all sitting around for a good 30 minutes just shooting the shit, and I'm just usually cleaning jewelry or sorting jewelry or something. Oh, Lord, okay. It's okay. You'll be alright. You're not, yeah. You've done so good. You've done good, Bigfoot. You're doing good. He's like, you're in the kitchen cooking. Give me some food. All right, so thank you again. And then I'll be there Thursday. And I'll be invoicing tomorrow. That's me knocking on wood. So I'll see you then. Thanks again for being there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I appreciate you guys. And that's it. That's all. Bye.